From Thompson Bowling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee. Tonight, the Tennessee Volunteers try to snap a 4-game losing skid as they host the Bulldogs from UNC Asheville. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Rocky Top. I'm Randy Smith, along with former Tennessee star, All-American Bill Justice. Great basketball game, but now the Vols have some problems. They need to get them solved tonight, don't they?
Yes, they do, and they'll have to pay attention to the perimeter players at UNC Asheville. They're outstanding. Tennessee will match those guys with their own outside play. Something for the viewers to really take a look at, outside guard play.
Well, one of the guards in the game, Matt Dickey, just an outstanding shooter. He's the Bulldogs' leading scorer. UNC Asheville comes into the game with a 6-4 record, and the Volunteers, as we said, have some problems to work out. They've got a couple of pretty good shooters in the backcourt as well, Jordan McCray and, of course, Trey Golden.
Trey Golden, Jordan McCray average 29 points a game between them. Between them, they have 32 of Tennessee's three-pointers. It will be essential for them to take care of the basketball, show consistency tonight. Great backcourt matchup on both sides.
Trey Golden caught an elbow in practice this past weekend. He's sore. He has a broken bone in his nose, but he's going to play, and he's not going to be wearing a mask or anything. You had one of those injuries, too.
I did. He'll have to stay out of the way of flying elbows, but he's tough. He'll be able to do it.
All right, should be a good one coming up. Tennessee against UNC Asheville. Stay with us. We'll meet the starters, then we'll tip it up for you right after this. For tonight's game, Doug Schowles, Ed Corbett, and Roger Ayers. Doug Schowles is going to jump it up as Kenny Hall will be jumping against Chris Stevenson. Big height advantage, and Tennessee controls the opening tip. Tennessee will play it in on the side.
Man-to-man defense for UNC Asheville.
As Tennessee works it to Cameron Tatum in the corner. Kenny Hall with a rebound, up and in. Tennessee leads it 2-0.
Taking it inside like we talked about. I think we've got a little bit of mic trouble right now, Randy, but taking the ball inside is going to be a key for Tennessee because they've got a size advantage inside against UNC Asheville.
Asheville down 2-0. They've got the ball. Matt Dickey off the screen. J.P. Prim with a stutter step drives to the hole, and he's tripped and fouled by Prim. Drops it off out front, and a whistle and a foul against UNC Asheville.
I need some backside help.
Golden left side, tapped away, stolen.
Yes.
Dickey got the steal, takes it to the hole, got the layup, and we're tied at 2.
Quick down the floor by UNC Asheville again. We'll bring this up all night. Prim, an outstanding player, preseason player of the year. He's a scorer.
McCray drops it off down low. Mayman, and a charge on Jerron.
As that they have the advantage Tennessee has in size, there's a quickness advantage for the Bulldogs.
J.P. Prim across the timeline, 2-2 ball game. We've played just over a minute and a half of this game thus far.
Tennessee in their tight man-to-man defense, as is their mode every game.
Tennessee almost got a steal. Stevenson's got the ball back. Baseline drive and a charge against UNC Asheville.
Here we'll see it on the drive, and early on we've had 3 charging fouls, so that's something the players need to adjust to.
2-2 game. Tennessee with the ball. Cameron Tatum works it on the block to Hall, and his pass was way out of bounds. I don't know.
Big guys maybe that don't handle the ball as well. There's a chance for a greater turnover ratio than when you have your outside guards, outside guys handling.
Still 2-2 game. 17:36 to go, first half. Atkinson, Dickey has it left side. Drops it off to Stevenson, who tried to bounce it off a Tennessee player and does. Got it off the leg of Pena. Here's a long three. It's there. Prim with a three-pointer, and it's a 5-2 Asheville lead. They've scored 5 points in a row after Tennessee took a 2-0 lead, and a turnover forced by Dickey. Cameron Tatum lost it on right at midcourt.
County, Tennessee, a senior.
4 turnovers in the first few moments for the Volunteers. Dickey works it right side. Stevenson on the block down low, and the shot is up and good. A little one-hander by John Wanunu. Cameron Tatum stops, misses it. 7-2 UNC Asheville with the lead. Bulldogs with the basketball on the block again. Wanunu, one-hander this time, well defended. Tennessee gets the rebound. Coming out of there with it, Jordan McCray. McCray off balance, rebounded by Maiman. He puts it back up. It would have counted had it gone in, but it'll. In the game now for Asheville, Keith Hornsby. Coach Biedenbach goes to that bench quickly. Outside, the jumper is there. I tell you, this team does not miss. They don't miss many at all. Quinard Jackson gets that one. They've hit 4 out of their first 5 shots, and they lead the game 9-3.
They shoot 49% on the year and 36% from three-point land. And as we talked about in the opening, with perimeter players, that's where they're going to score. They average 84 points a game. This is a team that likes the fast tempo.
Golden misses the shot, rebounded by Asheville again. Here come the Bulldogs with a 9-3 lead. On the block and a holding foul against Tennessee. Everything that you would expect for UNC Asheville to come in here and win the basketball game has happened in the first 3.5, 4 minutes of the game. UNC Asheville inbounds it, stolen by Tennessee. Coming out of there with it, Trey Golden. Cameron Tatum, Skylar McBee in the game now for the Volunteers. Golden puts it on the floor, drops it off to Tatum. On the block, Kenny Hall spins, shoots a one-hander and gets it.
Excellent shot, excellent fadeaway hook by Kenny Hall on a double team inside. When the ball goes inside, you're going to see the weak side defender for UNC Asheville come over and give help under the basket.
4 points out of Tennessee's 5 to Hall. Outside, the jumper is there. These guys just do not miss.
He's just too open. He came off of a pick there, and Kenny Hall didn't get any help. That's too wide open for any shooter.
Wanunu gets the basket for Asheville. Golden stops, misses. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Coming out of there with it, Quinard Jackson. Down the middle of the lane, Skylar McBee, and that'll be his first foul. Pass in the front court, comes out to Stevenson. Stevenson on the block, wide open. That's goaltending against Hall.
Inside there, and I don't know if Kenny Hall got screened or what, but he just was late getting to his man and hit it after it hit the backboard. That's goaltending.
Wes Washburn in the game for Tennessee. So is Woolridge, number 3. He's got the ball. Richardson in there. Air ball on a 3 from Woolridge. And the pass intended for Stevenson from 13-5. The Bulldogs in front. Tennessee with the basketball. Richardson left side, picks up his dribble, gets it to Washburn. Skylar McBee for 3. Off the back, no good. Tipped around a couple of times, saved by the Volunteers. Washburn's got it. He'll back it out, they'll reset it now.
Skylar's over 50% for the year on three-pointers, so he's been hitting that shot, shooting well.
Inside, Woolridge. And McBee bounced it out of bounds. Woolridge at 13-18 to go here in the first half. Matt Dickey works it into the front court, guarded by Washburn, knocked down, scooped up by Washburn, and they reach in foul on Dickey. And that will be his first foul. Tennessee gets the ball back after the turnover by UNC Asheville.
Good aggressive defensive play by Washburn. And on that play, UNC Asheville, note how far out they set that pick. I mean, they're trying to get their offense started when they get across the half-court line with a lot of space to operate in for those quick guys.
McBee takes the pass on the right side. Davis off the pick, didn't use it. Back to Woolridge, around the horn it goes. Richardson with it now. Guarded by Atkinson of UNC Asheville. Down to 14 on the shot clock. Jumper by Richardson is there. Josh Richardson, the freshman from Edmond, Oklahoma, with his first basket of the game, and it's 13-7. Asheville off the glass and in. Nicely done by Chris Stevenson, number 4, his first bucket of the game.
Chris Stevenson, a 6'3" senior, but averaging 6 rebounds a game. Again, not great size, but good quickness, good athleticism.
He gets off the floor quickly. He gets off the floor a lot. Tennessee again trailing by 8. McBee drops it back to Richardson. Washburn, Woolridge for 3. Swish. Three-pointer for Richardson. And it's a 5-point game.
Ronaldo at 44% for the year. He's long been known as a pretty good outside shooter, and this year he's shooting it very well.
The steal, Washburn with a snowbird, and it's a 3-point game, 15-12. And a timeout. Eddie Biedenbach wants to talk about it. Timeout with 11:43 to go in the 4 in a row. They want to right the ship somehow before the conference schedule starts in a few weeks.
Yeah, they've got 4 games leading into that with a chance to do it. And of course, being at home here for the next couple of games, they need to take advantage of that. This is, as we've said, this is a good Bulldog team. This will be a good test tonight.
Asheville has turned the ball over 3 of their last 4 possessions, but when they do get it over the timeline and don't turn it over, they score. They turned it over again right there. And with that, we're
right up there in the RPI as far as strength of schedule so far.
Washburn gets away from his man. Skylar McBee's open for a minute. Get it in and out, no good. Rebound taken away by Washburn. Tennessee will reset it. On the block, Hall gets it to Woolridge, who lays it in. And it's a 1-point Bulldog lead.
Nice big-to-big assist inside, and that's where Tennessee has the advantage.
UNC Asheville's got the ball. Tapped away. Tennessee's got it. Jump ball. Let's see. It will belong to UNC Asheville.
Tennessee's amped it up on the defense.
Palming the ball.
Fisher said that was a legal juggle. A legal juggle.
Well, Atkinson didn't juggle that one. He's got 5, and that 3 makes it a 4-point lead for UNC Asheville. Tennessee had cut it to 1 prior to that shot. Josh Richardson. Here's Ronaldo Woolridge. Volunteers lost here at home. They've lost a couple of games, but most recently, of course, that was to Austin Peay, a team that had only 1 win on the year prior to that victory. Shot by Richardson won't go. Rebounded by UNC Asheville. Give and go in the corner. Outside, Dickey's got the basketball for UNC Asheville. 9:50 to go first half. And a foul against Kenny Hall. A little bit too much intimidation or pressure or whatever. He leaned on him, and
well, especially for a 6'9" post player,
yeah.
he really doesn't need to follow his guy that he's defending.
It in on the block it goes. 3-pointer up and off, no good. Shoving against number 4, Chris Stevenson, his second foul. Trey Golden back in the game for Tennessee now. Cameron Tatum's back in for the Volunteers as well. On the block, Hall had it knocked away, stolen. J.P. Prim comes out with a loose basketball. Bulldogs run with it. They're averaging almost 80 a game. Quick jumper, Atkinson won't go. Backside rebounded by Hall, and here come the Volunteers. Golden for 3. Off the side, Dickey with a rebound. Lob it down low, and the block. Shot blocked. Quinard Jackson's shot rejected by Hall, and it will be out of bounds and will belong to UNC Asheville. Let's take a look at it again.
Excellent defense here by Kenny Hall on the spin move. Puts it up. Should have probably kept it with the right hand inside. Kenny Hall came over the left shoulder and made the block from behind. Nice defense.
Hall sits down to a nice ovation. Tennessee will send in Yemi Makanjula. Prim off the pick. Tennessee missed a chance to double team. They get it to Dickey between the circles with 12 on the shot clock. Atkinson, Quinard Jackson on the block. They get it down low. The big fellow, Wanunu, gets it up and he rolled it around and dropped it in.
That's just a nice shot. Sometimes good offense beats good defense. Tennessee takes it all the way down to the clock, and UNC Asheville scores one over the left shoulder.
6-point Bulldog lead. They've led pretty much from the outset of the game after Tennessee took a 2-0 lead. Tatum. Woolridge thought about a three, passed it up. Tatum thinks about a three and drains it.
Good to see Tatum get on the board here. He needs to score for Tennessee. He's one of their best options. He's a double-figure scorer. Shooting well from the three-point range this year. Good percentage.
Under 8 minutes to go first half. Tennessee trailing by 3. And the Volunteers stick a hand in and they steal the basketball. Pass intended for Dickey. 8 turnovers now for UNC Asheville. Woolridge misses the three. Rebounded by UNC Asheville. Atkinson comes out of there with it. Prim had it stripped away. Dickey's got it, and a foul on Skylar McBee put a little. Well, that will take a timeout. 7:31 to go first half. UNC Asheville leads this one by 3. And we'll be back to Knoxville after this. Play, 7.5 minutes left in it, and it's a 3-point lead for UNC Asheville.
Here we see Kenny Hall displaying all his skills. Offensive rebound and a putback. Here he goes away with a right-hand hook over the shoulder. Scoring again. A beautiful assist inside to Woolridge. Now on the defensive end, a block and the shot down low. All skills on display by Kenny Hall.
Kenny Hall, the 6'9" junior, his numbers so far tonight: 4 points, a couple of rebounds, and assists, and of course he has a block shot as well. From Stone Mountain, Georgia. Volunteers, Asheville playing the ball in with a 3-point lead over Tennessee. Inbounds it comes to Quinard Jackson, hands it off to Matt Dickey. Here come the Bulldogs. They've led all the way in this first half. They've had their biggest lead at 8 a couple of times in this first half. Oh, nice give and go. Wanunu, a charge, and a good defensive position that time inside by the Volunteers. Wanunu's foul. Offensive foul. That's the 3rd charge, I think, in this game against UNC Asheville.
Well, I tell you, that is a really good position defense on the bottom there, because Gimme had lost his man. He did not recover from the screen at all. He was running free.
Out front, 3-pointer McCray, in and out, no good. Rebounded by UNC Asheville. Quinard Jackson comes out with the ball. Matt Dickey into the front court now, under 7 minutes to go first half. Out front, quick three is there for J.P. Prim. He's got 6.
That's a big difference to that three-pointer. You get down, you have a three-pointer of your own to tie it. You miss, they make it at the other end, and it's back to 6.
On the line, Volunteers be fouled by UNC Asheville. Watch this pass from Dickey.
Great pass, and the lanes are clear because there was nobody. They cleared, they vacate the post, and they put 5 out and none in.
Noonan. Now the lane, Prim had it dished off, beautifully done. Dead hit against the
little dead nest there on the back of the rim, and the backboard, just very gentle and very kind.
9-point lead. UNC Asheville's lead the biggest. McCray had it knocked away as he tried to go inside the Hall. Golden's got the ball. He gets it down on the block to Hall. Hall backing in, one-hander short. Tipped around, Wanunu's got the basketball, and Woolridge call for the foul. I think it'll biggest lead of the game now for Asheville. They're up by 11, 28-17, and it's been a while since the Volunteers have put a point on their side of the scoreboard. Woolridge Tatum right side. Tennessee really, Bill, looks lost on offense. Nice move. That time the assist from Tatum to Kenny Hall.
And Randy, that's what Tennessee would like to do. They would like to get the ball inside, but it looks like so far they're settling a little too much with a long shot on the perimeter. It'll be interesting to see how many three-point attempts they've had when the first half ends.
Tennessee, prior to that basket by Hall, had gone 4.5 minutes without scoring. Pretty long drought. Golden. Tatum thought about a three, drops it off. Woolridge is going to launch one. Yeah, it's there.
Well, that's his signature. Find him a place beyond the three-point arc and wait for it to come to him. Get his feet set, catch and shoot.
Tennessee's cut 11 down to 6, 28-22, and they did it quickly. Prim feeds it to Wanunu. He drops it off, and there's the shot by Atkinson. Didn't get the roll. Woolridge got the rebound. Tatum. Three for Golden. Off the back, no good. Golden got the rebound. Puts it back on the floor. Drops it to Hall, who lays it in. 8 points for Hall, and the Volunteers have scored 7 straight points. They've cut it to 4.
Outstanding play by Trey Golden. Puts up the three-pointer, gets the long rebound, and it comes back to him, but he went for it, took it in, drew the defender, and gave it to Kenny Hall for Tennessee to convert the basket.
Let's look at that one again as Kenny Hall got the assist from Tatum.
Wanunu came over and picked him up, tried to draw the charge, leaving Kenny Hall wide open. That's good assist by Trey Golden.
Tatum got the last assist to Kenny Hall. Coach Conzo Martin's team fell down by 11, and just like that, in less than a minute and a half, they've cut 7 off of it. They're on a 7. Prim works it against Trey Golden. Prim off balance, one-hander. My goodness.
And that's
that was well defended.
Well defended. That's just too good of offense. He faded a little on the shot. He's very strong. We watched him in the shoot around, and he's got a good, strong upper body, and that was just a nice offensive move.
8 points for Golden, or 8 points rather for Prim. Golden, great feed. Woolridge with a layup. Coming in from the backside, and a super pass that time from Trey Golden. 10 points for Woolridge.
Good teamwork by Woolridge, too, to see the opening and cut baseline, expose himself to the pass. Good offense.
Trent Meyer in the game, now number 55. There's the long three-pointer missing out of the corner by Atkinson, and Tennessee's got the rebound. They're down by 4. Trey Golden. Here's Tatum driving the baseline. Flips it back outside. Richardson misses the three, but a foul. He is back in this one after falling down by 11. It's a 4-point lead for UNC Asheville, and the Volunteers will go to the line to shoot some free throws when we come back into the game. Trey Golden, as we told you at the top of the show, is playing this game with a broken nose, a broken bone in that nose. He will have to have surgery, but he's going to wait until late December to have it. And, you know, Bill, you had a painful injury like that when you played, and he's not wearing a mask. Did you wear one when you had that?
No, I didn't, and it's so painful when it happens that it's hard to work through. But usually after a day or two, you're okay. But it probably.
Meyer, Wanunu drops it off. Bernard Jackson. Prim guarded by Woolridge. Prim fakes.
UNC Asheville looks like they may be in a zone set. They are. They're in a 2-3 zone.
Woolridge, great feed inside. Hall got the foul, but missed the one is no good. And Asheville had the rebound. They still have it. Coming out of there with the basketball is Jaleel Roberts, a 7-footer. Left side. Atkinson spinning it off the glass. Roberts had it blocked by Tennessee. Three-pointer, no good. Long rebound saved by Jackson. Myers got it out front. They'll reset it with just over a minute to go in the first half. I believe Hall got a hand on that. Was it Hall or was was it Hall? Prim out front. Atkinson for three. Missed it. Rebounded by Kenny Hall. 44 seconds to go. Tennessee's down by 4. Volunteers with the ball.
I don't know if we'll see that defensive possession again, but Randy, it looked for all the world to me like Tennessee was in a zone defense. And I've heard Coach Martin say, I don't even know how to draw one up, but I believe they had done that in that trip down the floor just to give a different look.
McCray. Here's Woolridge in the corner. Yeah! Huge three-pointer for Ronaldo Woolridge, who has 13, and it's a one-point game. 15 seconds to go. Asheville will likely hold it for one shot because Dickey's got that one finger held up high.
Tennessee definitely in a zone defense, which is something I don't think I've seen Coach Martin's team do.
The miss, the follow by Atkinson is there. And UNC Asheville is going to take a three-point lead at intermission. 30. Well, it's almost Christmas, and they're playing Christmas music with the Tennessee Majorettes here at halftime. 35-32, three-point lead for UNC Asheville. Welcome back. We're at halftime. Randy Smith, Bill Justice with the courtside here at Thompson Bowling Arena. Bill, we knew it was going to be a tough basketball game for Tennessee, and UNC Asheville is proving us to be pretty correct.
Yeah, they've
free here at halftime. We'll be back with more halftime activities from Knoxville, Tennessee, right after this. Tennessee with 13 points, and his team is down by 3 at the break as UNC Asheville has the lead 35-32. Stay with us. We'll be back with more from Thompson Bowling Arena in Knoxville right after you hear this. This year I'm celebrating.
That up. Tennessee will not win if they can't get those guys scoring.
Jerron Mayman and Skylar McBee will start the second half. Jordan McCray is not in the lineup. Tennessee trying to get something going offensively. Here's Kenny Hall, deep corner. Trey Golden puts it on the floor, tapped away, saved by Tatum, who launches a three. It's short. Hall got the board, sticks it, tried to feed Mayman. Probably should have gone right back up with it.
Yeah, if he'd have leaned in a little bit to the basket, I think he could have drawn the foul.
McBee knocks it loose. Dickey saves it in the backcourt for UNC Asheville.
A little different look with Skylar McBee starting in the second half in place of Jordan McCray.
Tennessee defensive pressure picked it up a little, I would say a little bit since the first half. Stevenson for three. Oh my goodness. I thought that one was going to draw rain.
A high arcer there, but I tell you, a nice release, good rotation, hands where you want it on the basketball. Pretty good fundamentals. 5
points for him and a steal. Quinard Jackson got the steal. Here's the layup by Stevenson. It's there. Plus the 8-point lead again for UNC Asheville as they scored the first 5 points of the second half. On the block, Kenny Hall. Backs in, flips it over here to Trey Golden. Golden off the pick, didn't use it. Flips it back to McBee, who was open, passed up the three. Hall's little 12-footer, up and off, no good. Mayman, the monster rebound, and he gets the putback.
Great offensive rebound there from Mayman on the long shot that came off the rim by Kenny Hall. Tennessee needs the second chance points.
Count it, plus the foul as Streak. 14 for Prim. And it's a 9-point lead, 43-34. Les Washburn in the game now. Trey Golden comes out and a reach-in foul.
Well, I played at Tennessee, had a nice visit with him before the game tonight, and he remembers those teams with Ron Whitby and Tom Borwinkle when Tennessee was playing for championships under Coach Ray Mears. Had a nice visit with him. He's a great player at North Carolina State.
Tennessee gets the miss. Asheville with a rebound. Stevenson drops it off. Here's Prim again, open from 12, short, rebounded by Tatum. Tennessee back the other way. Tatum into the front court, guarded by Prim. Drops it off to Woolridge, who missed the shot. Naaman got the rebound, and when he gets that ball inside, he is hard to stop.
And it looks a little bit like he's got some assertiveness on him in the second half. He's got a look on his face he didn't have in the first half. He didn't get a lot of minutes, and it looks like he came to play in the second half. Maybe he can pick Tennessee up.
5 points for Jerron Naaman. Asheville by 7. Atkinson on the left side to Prim. And Prim wide open. My goodness.
And again, the pass, the screener, nobody fought through the screen or stepped over the screen to take the ball away from the shooter. Defense, not offense.
UNC Asheville started the game 8 of 9. They've started this half 4 of 5 from the floor, so they are really burning it up. Tatum down the lane, missed it, tipped up and in. Great follow-up by Cameron Tatum, who's got 5. Dickey with the ball out front. Tennessee down by 8. Prim. Bernard Jackson drops it off to Atkinson, spinning, shooting over Woolridge. How did he get that shot to go in? 11 for Atkinson.
And again, that's just good offense beats good defense. Ronaldo Woolridge at 6'9", both hands in the air, and he was able to shoot it over him off the board and in.
Woolridge on the block. They get it down low to Naaman, who gets the layup. Naaman's got 6 this half. He's got 7 for the game.
I think that's been a directive over there on the Tennessee bench. Let's look inside where we have a size advantage.
Dickey guarded by Skylar McBee. Nice crossover. Dickey with a 3. Missed it. Rebounded by Naaman. Well, you're not going to take it away from him. Great feed. Woolridge with a layup. Super pass from Wes Washburn. 15 for Ronaldo Woolridge.
Tennessee's bigs beat the defense down the floor, and you're rewarded for it. It's a good thing for the point guard to do. Reward the big guys when they hustle down the floor.
6-point game. Tennessee's on a 4-zip run. Deep corner. Prim. My goodness. He is just on fire. 20 for J.P. Prim, and we still have 14:27 to go in the ball game.
I don't know what his career is, but he's on the way. He's come back to his home state, and he's going to make a statement. Great ball fake to get the defender in the air and make the 3.
6 out of 9 field goals for Prim. 4 of 6 threes. The miss by McBee, and every time Tennessee gets it cut in half or more, Asheville opens it back up again. Dickey.
Yeah, Asheville, you see Asheville has done a great job of keeping the lead. They have not let Tennessee get ahead.
Shot missed, rebounded by Washburn, takes it out. Tennessee 2-on-2. Washburn inside. Tatum layup is no good, but a foul. Well, there's that Asheville lead. This time 9, 51-42. They have led since they went ahead of a 2-2 game, went ahead with a 3-pointer, 5-2. They have not trailed since that minute. Tennessee got the first basket of the game, led 2-0. Asheville tied it, and then they haven't looked back.
Tennessee's headed down.
Cameron Tatum. Second one off the back of the good. Naaman got the rebound, and a foul against UNC Asheville. That'll be on Chris Stevenson, and that's 3 on him. So 2 starters, J.P. Prim and Chris Stevenson for Asheville, have picked up 3 fouls. Bill, there's a lot of time left in the ball game. They get it to Naaman, spinning down, muscling out, no good. Got the rebound, but a foul. Hornsby, Keith Hornsby in the game. And now a foul against Tennessee. Fouls on Ronaldo Woolridge. That's his. Asheville with an 8-point lead. And a steal. Naaman took it away. Great move. Naaman to the basket. Looked like a point guard.
He's playing with some passion now. If he can provide some leadership and get the rest of the guys as jacked up as he is, maybe Tennessee can get control of the game. Good job by Maiman in the second half.
That cuts a Bulldog lead to 6. Here's Dickey guarded by Trey Golden out front. Wanunu is back in the game now for the Bulldogs. He went out early with foul trouble. Hornsby misses the shot, rebounded by guess who? Jerron Maiman. Tennessee running, 8 rebounds for Maiman. Out of the corner, McRae misses the 3. A foul against Tennessee, and will be against Josh Richardson, number 1.
Shot goes off the rim here, and it's always going to rebound long to the other side. I'll tell you what, if number 1 committed a foul there, I didn't see it. I think that's one of those that you might just let go. Both guys' arms were up there, but looked like a pretty good attempt by Josh Richardson to get the rebound.
Dickey with the ball, 12 and a half minutes, a little more than that to go in the game. Dickey dribbles, and a foul against Dickey. Shoving off against Trey Golden. Was that a makeup?
Let's take a look here. Let's see the.
Yeah, that was a legitimate foul.
Yeah, he might have pushed him off. What they're calling there, Randy, is gaining an advantage. And if the offensive player pushes you back, you gain an advantage. They're going to call the foul. Good call.
Richardson gets himself open, puts it up too long. Missed everything. Rebounded by Asheville. Here's Prim, and the foul. Give inside. Stevenson, foul on Tennessee. And the foul will be on Jerron Maiman. That's his 3rd foul.
Well, they can't afford to have him get in foul trouble as well as he's playing. But I think right now the aggressiveness that you're seeing out of Tennessee's defense is exactly what Conzo Martin is looking for.
4 boards. He missed them both. Maiman with a rebound. 9 rebounds for the game for Jerron Maiman. Most of them in this half, as is most of his points.
UNC Asheville back in the zone defense.
Skips pass across to Richardson. Here's Golden. McRae. You got to look for Maiman every time down. And McRae lost the ball. It'll belong to Tennessee, but right now he's got 9 points and 9 rebounds. That's for the game. 8 and 8 in this half. Turnover will give it back to UNC Asheville with 11:27 to go in the ball game.
That desperation 3 was set up by the zone defense that UNC Asheville did. They took 32 seconds off the clock before Tennessee could get a shot. Just changing up the defense like that sometimes can make the offense reset.
Atkinson. Right side it comes. This is Prim, guarded by Richardson. Prim. Here's Dickey. Boy, if he ever starts heating up, Tennessee could really be in trouble.
They've held him in check, but he's been a willing passer today.
The miss by Golden out front. Advantage. Down to 16 on the shot clock. Here's McRae out front, picks up the dribble, gets it to Woolridge, who's open momentarily, misses the 3. There's the rebound, followed by Miller, no good. Rebound taken away by Asheville. Bodies continue to hit the floor.
A lot of pushing and using of arms and hands in there now, too. The officials better kind of calm them down a little bit.
Prim takes it to the hole, and Miller knocks him down.
It's been a closely contested game, and UNC Asheville has not backed down. Tennessee looks like they're going to take control of the game. UNC Asheville has found a way to get back down and score, stop Tennessee, and get the momentum back on their side. Tennessee needs to make a charge in the next 4 or 5 minutes and try to get this lead.
Prim's free throws him up. Trapped near midcourt. Trey Golden is bumped and fouled by Atkinson, and that's his 2nd foul. And that's aim for Tennessee. Somebody needs to light something up quickly. Woolridge, nice muscle layup by Ronald Woolridge. He's got 17.
Good look, good pass by Kenny Hall. Big man to big man, and that was against the zone defense that UNC Asheville had set up that trip down the floor on defense.
6-point game. Atkinson surrounded, puts it up short. Rebounded by Tatum. Tennessee's got it cut to 6. Volunteers have the ball. There's a great lob to Woolridge and missed the shot. Oh my.
And that could have just been the play that could really have ignited the crowd.
That one's over. Tennessee has not led in the game since they led it 2-0. Asheville led by 3 at the break and went out by 10 the first 3 minutes of the half. Here's McBee. Back to Tatum, who launches a 3. Bang! Huge 3 for Cameron Tatum, and that cuts it to 3.
Nice exchange of positions on the floor there between McBee and Cam Tatum.
The crowd is up, and Woolridge gets hit with a foul, and if that's on Ronaldo, it's his 4th foul. That's big because here comes Jerron Mayman back in the game.
You see Skylar McBee take the dribble in, Tatum take his place in the corner and make the 3-pointer. So a good exchange of position there by the 2 players. Well done. And at the other end, the 10th foul, I think, yeah, so they're in the double bonus. Excellent game.
5-point lead again, 55-50. 3-pointer by McBee is there. Oh my, it's a 2-point game.
Tennessee found something in that left corner.
They need a stop. Tennessee does right here. Here's Dickey. Right side. Stevenson drops it to Prim. Fakes Prim. Back to Dickey out front. Up and off. No good. Tip no good. Rebounded by Mayman.
And Tennessee, for the first time in a long time, a chance to tie or take the lead.
10 rebounds. Here's Tatum. Yes!
That'll be a timeout, I think, right now for UNC Asheville. There it is.
Eddie Biedenbach calls timeout. For the first time since the Volunteers led 2-0, Tennessee's got the lead as they take a 56-55 lead now over Asheville on a couple of 3-pointers.
Skylar McBee from that left-hand corner. Tennessee's had 3 from there, and then again from the far left, Cam Tatum with a genuine 3-pointer to put Tennessee up by 1 point. Now what Tennessee has to do, Randy, is concentrate on the defensive end. Don't give up anything easy. Don't give up any second chance points. Box out, play off the screens hard, move the offense out a little closer to full court, make them play the full half court.
It's a 1-point lead now for Tennessee, but keep in mind there's a lot of time. More than 7.5 minutes left in this contest.
Call your friends. We got a ball game.
Asheville gets the ball. J.P. Prim. They have not hit a field goal in the last 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Missed 6 of the last 7 shots. Here's almost a steal, a reach-in foul against Cameron Tatum. That's 3.
It's the most wonderful
with 3-pointers.
3-pointers, and I think a little more intensity on the defensive end. And it's showing. Tennessee's already got over 10 team fouls, a double bonus. And that's because they played aggressive defense. I'm sure the message at halftime from Coach Martin was, we're going to have to defend ourselves into the lead here, guys. We're not going to just run up and down the floor and outscore these guys. They're too good. And Tennessee has amped it up on the defensive end. Free throw shooting is going to be a big thing from here on in because of the double bonus that UNC Asheville's already in.
Speaking of Tennessee defensive intensity, Asheville is 7:56. Trey Golden in the front court off the pick by Mayman. Golden out front. Again, Mayman gets the pick. Golden inside. Hall with a jam.
Tennessee doing a great job passing from one big guy to the other big guy when they've got the ball down in the low post. Nice sharing of the basketball. 3 passes and it never hit the floor.
First basket this half for Kenny Hall. He's got 10 for the game. Here's Dickey. Works against McBee. Outside Prim. Prim backs up, launches a three. It's short. Scramble for the rebound. It picked up by Tennessee, but the arrow is pointing to Asheville. And look
up, they've got that taken care of.
6.5 minutes to go in the game. Dickey out front for Asheville. 27 on the shot clock. Dickey almost lost control of that ball, and a steal. Maiman, or rather Golden, took it away. He gave up his dribble. He's got to give it away, and now they call a timeout. Conzo Martin.
Gerard Maiman with the steal, and he cashes it in on his own. You see right there his passion. He's leading this team and leading the charge inside by Woolridge. And these left corner three-pointers that have been so big. There's the kick out to Cam Tatum, a long three-pointer. Got the crowd ignited. We got a good one.
Tennessee has hit 5 of their last 6 field goals in the game. They lead it by 1 with 6:13 to go in the game, and Tennessee's got the ball. Trey Golden brings it into the front court now with just over 6 minutes to go in the ball game. And a near steal. And he wants to say that the official called an over and back, but the ball was knocked loose.
Yeah, but I think he had full possession of it just in front of that half-court line. I think that was a good call. I think he had true possession of it before he ever crossed over it.
I think Conzo Martin thought so too, because he didn't say anything. A charge on Atkinson as he attempted to jam that one. That's 3 on Jeremy Atkinson.
Just was nothing for him to be able to go in there. He was outside the arc in there, so it was a charge.
5:43 to go. Tennessee leading by 1 with the ball. Here's Golden for 3. Off the back, no good. Long rebound taken by Prim. Here come the Bulldogs. Stevenson. Nice give to Prim, who missed the shot. The follow is there. Jeremy Atkinson with the follow-up.
No box out on the backside, and on the possession before, I just don't think that shot that quick in the shot clock by Trey Golden is what you're looking for. I think you want to move the ball around and get a little better look.
Shot by Hall, no good. Rebounded Maiman. Tatum is wide.
Beautiful pass out by Maiman there, sharing the basketball. As well as he's played, you might think he'd try to muscle it back up. He saw the wide open Tatum, and they cashed it in for 3.
14 for Tatum, 11 this half. And that last field goal by Asheville, their first one since the 14:30 mark of the ball game.
Yeah, 1 in 10 since that time.
Here's the shot, up and off, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Tatum. Tennessee's got the ball. They lead it by 2. 4:36 to go. There's the lob. Maiman almost lost it. Back to McBee. Missed the 3. Tatum hustled, got the rebound, and a reach-in foul on Atkinson, and that's his 4th.
And right there on that possession, 2 really good hustle plays, saving the ball from going out of bounds, and then when Skylar McBee misses the three-pointer, Cameron Tatum rescues the basketball and draws the foul.
Tatum will be at the line for the Volunteers. He'll be shooting 2. Or will it be a 1-and-1? No, it's a 1-and-1. Cameron Tatum with a 1 in bonus. Anunu back in the game now for UNC Asheville. Dickey's going to launch a 3. My goodness.
That's a Chris Lofton 3 right there. I mean, you just don't step out and guard the guy that far out. He had a little bit of a screen, got some separation, launched it, and put it in. That's just a terrific shot under pressure. 5
points in the game for Dickey. His first 3. Tatum with a fake. Tennessee still leads by 1. Tatum. Left side, Golden puts it on the floor, takes it inside, got the layup. Oh my! Nice move by Trey Golden. First basket of the game for Golden.
And a good finish. It looked to me like he was going to settle for the long 3, but he didn't. He took it to the basket. And now he causes the turnover at the other end. Tennessee scores.
Henny Hall, the assist from Maiman, who took it away on the other end. And the Volunteers lead by 5. Dickey fouled by Maimon. 4 fouls now on Jerron Maimon. There's the layup by Trey Golden, and we'll follow that up by the jam by Mr. Kenny Hall. Tennessee leads it by 5.
Then he's going to come over on the exchange and hit from the deep corner. He's got one more coming, I think, way out on the left elbow. And there it is.
There we got another one.
Outside on the right-hand side. 4 3-pointers for him, as well as a good defensive effort. I really think the difference is on the defensive end of the floor, though. Tennessee turned up the intensity on the defensive end of the floor to start the second half, and I think that's made the difference.
Tennessee is really beginning to flex the muscles for the Volunteers on the offensive glass, too. They have 13 offensive rebounds. That one is ticked off the hand of Dickey. It'll still belong to Tennessee, this time on the side, and Tatum will inbound.
Obviously full court pressure here for the last 3 minutes probably. They may stay with it the whole time to try to speed up the pace and give Tennessee a little bit different look.
There's the trap. Tatum gets it inside. Maimon. Now Trey Golden's got it out front as we go under 3 minutes to go on the ball game. 20 on the shot clock. Tatum right wing. On the block. Hall, they double team him. Trey Golden has got to shoot that. I know he missed it, but when you're that open, you got to shoot it.
You're exactly right, and that's a shot that he can make. He just has not scored tonight, but he has to take that shot. Those are going to be critical coming out of this last 2.5 minutes.
Asheville down 3. They can tie it with a 3-point basket. Dickey off the pick. Had it knocked away. Saved it. J.P. Prim, he's been quiet the last couple of minutes. Let's see if he can get something going for Asheville. Down to 4 on the shot clock. The 3-pointer by Stevenson, no good. And Jerron Maimon gets his 13th rebound of the ballgame.
And Tennessee's defense forces them into a very tough, lean-away 3-pointer. Hit on the front of the rim. Tennessee's got to make those shots hard for them to get. Hard to get open shots.
Maimon guarded near midcourt, and Jackson put a little bit too much heat on him. That's 2 fouls on Quinard Jackson. And Jerron Maimon goes to the line for Tennessee with a 1-and-1. 4-point lead. 1:46 to go. Atkinson. Left side, J.P. Prim guarded by Golden. Prim works the baseline, drops it back to Atkinson. It got the layup. 2-point game, 68-66. Clock moves with 1:24 to go. There's the trap. Dickey went for the steal, didn't get it. Maimon. Dickey recovers quickly. We're down to 1:15 in the game.
Key possession right here is removed to the 1-minute mark for Tennessee to keep the lead at more than 1 possession.
13 on the shot clock. A minute to go in the game. Inside, outside. McBee missed the 3. Asheville's got the rebound. Stevenson takes it in. A blocking foul against Trey Golden. And he got the shooter's roll. He has 10 points. He's averaging 13.2 per game. Golden, double team. A whistle and a foul. A timeout called by Conzo Martin of Tennessee. Tennessee by 1 with the ball. 47 seconds to go in the ball game. Maimon to Tatum. This needs to be a good offensive possession for Tennessee. They need to get some points out of it. And a foul. J.P. Prim. Swish. 1 out of 2 for Golden. 69-67. 36 seconds to go.
Defense without fouling. That's what Tennessee needs to do right here. Pressure, but don't foul.
Right side, J.P. Prim. There's a 1-second differential between the clock and the shot clock and the block.
Make that substitution to get ball handlers and free throw shooters in the game. Take Kenny Hall out.
Skylar McBee. Trey Golden is fouled in the backcourt. The foul will be on Chris Stevenson of UNC Asheville. Or was that on Prim? Stevenson gets the foul. That's his 4th. 16.6 seconds to go And Trey Golden back to the line for Tennessee with 2 more. If he hits them both, we give Tennessee a 3-point lead. Switch. Volunteers by 2. 4 points for Golden on the game.
No hesitation there. Nice shot. Looked like he was there with confidence.
1 more for Golden. Yes.
No rim. Good clutch free throws. Now you can maybe do a little strategy here. Do you foul maybe when you come down to the end and see if they can pull out some magic, or do you just play tough defense?
Well, we'll see. Here's a shot by Dickey. Missed it. Rebounded by McBee, and the foul is on Wanunu. And with 8.4 seconds to go, Skylar McBee goes to the free throw line.
And with 2 shots, Skylar McBee just standing and shooting free throws is the best free throw shooter on the Tennessee squad. He's a good guy to have in the line right here with only 8.5 seconds left.
McBee on the season hits 67% from the line, but this is his first one tonight.
Searcher.
Searcher.
Absolute searcher. You mentioned that 67. I would like to see his career, because I know coming into the season he was plus 80 as a free throw shooter. So he got a little luck with the rim there, but gives him the 4-point lead.
That one's no good. 7 seconds. Asheville, Prim launches a 3. It's blocked. Prim, and Tennessee gets the win. Tennessee goes 57% from the floor for the last 10 minutes of the game, and the Volunteers wind up with 3 players in double figures. What a ball game, but the Volunteers snap their losing skid with a 72-68 win, and it stops the Bulldogs winning streak at 4 in a row. Bill, what a ball game.
Good win for Tennessee. Represented themselves well at UNC Asheville. Both these teams playing well tonight. A very entertaining basketball game. It kind of had 2 different halves. Tennessee came back, played hard, played good defense, and won it in the second half. Volunteers
win it. Tennessee now 4-6 on the year, as the Volunteers beat UNC Asheville by 4, 72-68. For Bill Justice and our great crew here in Knoxville, this is Randy Smith in Knoxville, Tennessee, saying Merry Christmas, everybody.